I'm going to be talking about a conversation that I had with one of my boys previously today. He's going through a pretty hard breakup or dealing with some girl problems or whatever. And so I'm just going to basically tell you guys what I told him. And this is all based off personal experience of my breakup and how I dealt with it, and my advice to you or any men out there who are dealing with a breakup, stuck on their ex, they're sad, they're feeling Debbie Downer. It's okay, dude. Say, all right, bro. We're all human. We all go through these things. We all deal with breakups. It's just part of life. That's just how life is. Things don't work out, and that's okay. There's lessons to be learned. There's flaws about ourselves, and there's flaws in our girlfriend, partner, whoever it is, that we start to look for. It's all good. But if you're going through a breakup right now, and you're in that state of feeling sad. You're in that state of just constantly thinking about your ex, and it's making you listen to sad music, or just you don't feel motivated to get out of bed because you're just too caught up thinking about your ex and all the memories that you guys had together. Sometimes we're just thinking about all the good memories we had together, no matter how bad that breakup was. And sometimes, when it gets to a toxic relationship, it goes from being in love to an attachment. And that's where it starts to get nasty because, we fear our girl talking to other guys. We fear the image of, her being with another dude, and it sucks, right? And all these memories are going through our head. But those memories that we're thinking of are only the good memories. We sometimes, our mind will block out all the bad and all the bad toxic stuff that happened because it's over. The relationship is gone. They're no longer in our lives. So we start to linger on the positive things, and then that trickles down to a sad emotional state, and we start listening to sad whatever. Or we go to the gym, but we're using that as motivation, which is good. Use that as fuel. Use that breakup as fuel to better yourself. Go to the gym, start reading, start going outside, start socializing with your boys or your friends, your family, all these things. It's okay. When you're in that stage, just feel it, all the emotions, thoughts, but don't stay there. All right? A day, that's okay. Day, maybe a week, that's fine. Week is it. That's all right. Stay in that state for a week, and then start getting cracking down on yourself. All doing all the things that you told yourself you're gonna be doing, but never did. Those hobbies, whatever it is, because when we're in these relationships, we tend to get comfortable sometimes. I'm not talking about our work ethic. I'm talking about other things. Not jobs, but going to the gym. Going on hikes, doing all these hobbies, cars, motorcycles, bikes, whatever it is, being outdoors. Art, anything, music. All right. So then sometimes these breakups will push us to do the things that we've always wanted to do. Get on that, because doing these things will help us get past that sad, depressive state. So when we're in this, while we're in this path of doing these things, it's helping us get past all that. But what I'm gonna say is listen, you're always gonna get triggered, alright? Sometimes you don't fully heal, even though you think you have fully healed from that breakup or from her. No, because even if you're on a good path, you're still gonna get triggers. You're gonna see her car, you're gonna see, the food places that she used to go to, or that she liked, things that she liked, the stores that you guys would go to together. All these things, the perfume she would use, all these things, right? Starbucks orders, whatever it is, you're gonna get triggered, and these triggers are obviously gonna be attached to negativity because that's your ex and you haven't fully healed from it. So when you think of these things and you see these things, it's attached to negativity. I hate that. I don't want to go there. I hate that car. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. All this stuff. Don't let those triggers be negative, and it's gonna take time. All right, it's not gonna be an overnight, success type of thing, right? But you want to focus on what you're doing to better yourself, to get yourself out of that little rut, and over time, these thoughts and these triggers will start to be attached to just a mutual state, maybe a positive state, if that. So when those thoughts, it might throw you off guard, it might throw you off your path, or try to at least, So if you're doing good and you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and those thoughts of your ex start to come around, just think of it as a cloud. Instead of a cloud that's raining and storming and thunder, just clouding your brain and just throwing you off your path, and you start to get consumed by the. Just think of it as a normal cloud. As you're driving, and all the clouds are passing by, and that one cloud is your ex, screaming your ex, everything. Just instead of stopping, and your car's parked and it's raining and you're getting trickled down with everything, and you start to listen to sad music, and you're starting to replay your past and all your memories and stuff. Just let it pass as a normal cloud and continue what you're doing. Just stay on your path. And it's going to be hard. It sucks. It took me a solid 2 years to really get over my past relationship with my ex, dude. Even when I found things, like, I found out some things, like, it still sucks because, like, in my head, like, I remembered her as all the good times and all the good things and everything. I remembered everything but where it started to get dirty and nasty and just toxic, whatever. And I'm guilty of it too. I wasn't the best boyfriend, and so I started to think of on things like that too. Man, fuck all that self pity, whatever. Focus on you, just you and what's in front of you and what you're trying to do. You don't want to stick. It's in the past for a reason. That chapter in your life is over. I don't care if you guys left on good terms, bad terms, whatever, dude. She's in your past, bro. Like, that was a lesson to be learned. People come and go in our lives sometimes, and that's okay. There's disagreements, things don't work out. That's in all areas of our life. It's life. That's just how life is. But when you're in that state of just being like, I miss her. She was the only girl in my life, like this, and we had her. It was so good. Bro, there's, like I said, the plenty of fish in the sea saying, yeah, that's true. You just get out there, start doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. Go socialize, go spend more time, out. Stop being in your room, stop chilling at home on your phone, doom scrolling and stuff. If you're on your phone, like, listen to a podcast, like, journal, reflect, there's, don't listen to a podcast or read a book to tell yourself that you're being productive. Actually reflect from those podcasts and those books, journal, take notes. You want to stimulate your brain. You want to keep your brain stimulated. You want to keep working, keep your body physical, keep doing everything. And eventually you'll go from, like, you're not doing it to distract yourself in a sense. You're just doing it to just heal and be more understanding and, be at peace with yourself. That's the main thing, is you want to be at peace with yourself. Always take it to God. Put God first in all these, God maybe have put that person in your life for a reason, to teach you some things. You got flaws about yourself. You got red flags about yourself that you got to work on. There's so many things that a breakup can teach you. So instead of wallowing in sorrow and depression, whatever it is, reflect on it. All right, we're not perfect. We're all human, but yeah, we're not perfect. All right, there's always things to be worked on. There's always things to be improved, and that's it. All right, feel what you're feeling. It's okay to feel how, sad, whatever. You're not soft for it, all right? Just don't stay in that soft, depressive state, all right? Get out of it. Everyone's gone out of it, all right? The choice is yours on how you want to deal with that. The choice is yours on how you react to things, how you interpret things. All right, you can either stay there and be stuck, or you do something about it, all right? It's always possible. It's going to happen. You will heal. You won't be stuck forever. You won't be in that state forever, all right? We all heal differently. We all grieve differently. It's okay. It's all good. But just don't stay there, all right? It's like they said, the grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, it is true. It is. Just find peace with yourself. Start to do things on your own. Don't become reliant on other people. That's the biggest thing. Don't get attached so easily, and find peace being with you. Like, find peace in yourself. That's it. You'll be alright, dude. Everything's gonna be okay, bro. Day 26.